is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Texas State's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The back's got it. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Finds room at the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. First and goal, handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's third and goal early in this championship game, and they punch it in and take a quick lead. Swarmed by the defense. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But
it'll end up being a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He gets loose. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. He shreds the tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On third down, it's a handoff. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Powering through a tackle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks it up and has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Schmidt. But he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, they trap him for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. When this pass is caught, defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Schmidt. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Schmidt. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they get the completion. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass not complete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Pass is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They bring him down after a short gain there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw again. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This time it's complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Bobcats. They finish off the scoring drive. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the power powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's reeled in. It's Perkins. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Over the middle, it's Marsh. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up, here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere, that'll be a loss on the play. 3rd down, this offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver in motion now. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks loose at the 40. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Great job here by this defense. Yeah, they gave up some yards, but I'll tell you, these option pitches can leave you guessing at times and be out of position. Great job of rallying to the football here and not allowing them to reach the marker, and this defense gets off the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Schmidt. Breaking free at the 35. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Schmidt. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Well, Kirk, Texas State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Wants to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The receiver. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. First down here for this offense.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they...
A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Dogs! As they come roaring back now. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. Grinding away on the ground. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Over the middle, it's Schmidt. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Fighting off the defender. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And then first down, right back to the running game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas State Bobcats.